Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. On the Saints sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys 2-0 to begin the season with both of those victories coming at home. On the opposite side, that's Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His guys on the flip side, they're 0-2 on the season, facing a tough test in a game here they need to win. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you, excited for this one. It's going to be punter Ryan Stonehouse who gets this thing underway. And from Lumen Field, we are underway. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out to one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A 3-yard
from the gun, Darnold. Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Seahawks.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Keeps away from one. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Staying with Walker. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running with Walker again. Shoots another one. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
In the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. He's running with it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Brought in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Saints nothing.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Cordero Patterson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. They're led by the 2nd-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
It was a tough season, Kate, in New Orleans a year ago. Coaching changes, lots of injuries to that offensive line. And Spencer, as a 5th-rounder, was thrown right into the fire as a rookie. But he persevered, he endured, and now he's going to get a chance to compete for the job this year.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Shotgun snap to Rattler. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. So Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll give up the gut to Walker. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
At the 36-yard line.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Off to Walker from the gun. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
On the stop. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. There's a screen out for Walker. He dodged the tackle. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
It's Walker on the give. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. The tight end in motion now. Walker. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pull out in front further, 13-zip. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. He's got it at the 30. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
First down. A gain of 50 yards.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Rattler to the air now. He completes it in traffic. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 on the Seahawks.
Now Rattler. Now he takes it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Saints first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Looking inside the red zone. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Nick Emanwari on the coverage.
Here's Rattler. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. You've got 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Rattler back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. Gay's kick is good. And that'll get them back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Bronk. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Connects on the crosser. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Darnold now to throw.
35-yard line.
That's dropped underneath. Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 12 yards.
Walker on 1st down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled on the play by Punifor.
2 yards on the pickup.
This is Walker on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Here's Darnold to throw. Connection made to Shaheed. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
A gain of 9
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks 1st down.
Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10, Darnold. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. And again, it's Darnold. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Darnold dumps it off to his running back. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. This is a chip shot from the left hash.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Again, it's Miller. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Running once more with Miller. There's a lane past the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard
They
line.
give to Camaro, left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. touch, laid on a platter for him. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
It's a gain of 20.
So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Rattler setting to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Devin Witherspoon on the coverage.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Time's gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the give, it's Miller. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a first and goal.
15 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and goal, New Orleans.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. Now it's second and goal from the 1. Hand off here for Miller. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. He tries to sneak it, and he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Saints make it a 1-score game in the first half.
Touchdown, Saints.
All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Shaheed now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. Here's a screen out for Walker. Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Back deep, one of the great returners in the history of this league, Cordero Patterson. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. 1 minute, 58 seconds remaining in half number 1, partner. More from Newman Fields coming right up. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Johnson, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Rattler trying again on 2nd. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
That's good for the Saints.
From the gun, Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Rattler. Short pass brought in. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
to the air now. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing it again here. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5.
Here's Rattler. He can run it. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And to keep this drive moving, partner, here's another 1st and 10.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Rattler now off the play action. He takes it himself. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this 3rd down. Throwing is Rattler. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And it's 4th down.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing the deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold headed out for their next shot on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Rolling on first, here's Darnold. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
Darnold looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bound. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
The 47-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd downs. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the second-year man, Xavier Leggett. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the 4th-year running back, Breece Hall. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. The Jaguars get the victory. Congratulations to Liam Cohen, his first win as an NFL head coach. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's a man, when he gets going, is one of the best in the game, Jonathan Taylor. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in, 22 yards on the touchdown. The Colts move to 2-1. They get the victory here. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
That's another Saints first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now it's Miller. Still has some space inside the 35. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 more yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Completed over the middle. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's running with it. He hits the deck after setting him up with 1st and goal.
Sir Rattler. It's a gain of 18. And the Saints first down. 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Second down and goal.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. First and 10, Darnold. That's dropped underneath, Walker. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. Second and 6 coming up here.
It's now second and 6 at the 30.
Now Darnold, taken in by Shaheed. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up third down.
Brings up third down.
He keeps it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second down now, they need 7.
At the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Running with Walker again. He's got a gain of 6 there. One is Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. Keeps away from one. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run. First gives is Zach Charbonnet. This is ahead for about 5. The rookie Danny Stutzman in on the stop. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They give up the gut to Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. The Saints going with some extra defensive backs on this third down.
Third down and 5.
Throwing here, Darnold. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
24, Saints 20.
one. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. Good work so far. He's got room. Has a hole left. Room to run. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Gain with the point after. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
Saints 27, Seahawks 24.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Shaheed now to return. And he dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. First play is a design run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Saints back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the gun, Rattler. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
A gain of 1 yard. And the Saints 1st down.
Again, it's Miller. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Rattler. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Saints 1st down. A gain of
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Rattler has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. We're putting way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rattler trying again on second. Brought in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Seahawks offense running out now. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Walker on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Darnold now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
3rd and long. Here's Darnold. Connection made to Shaheed. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good.
Play fake. Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield.
That's another Seahawks.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 10
more yards.
This is Walker on second. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Darnold off the play action. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. A quick slant caught by Washington. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with the homeboys.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
34, Seahawks 31.
is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Palmer. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Saints and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. On the give, it's Miller. Escapes the defender. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
A gain of 12. First down, Saints.
Running once more with Miller. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Rattler to the air now. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Derek Hall there on the cover.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. And gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Handoff here for Miller. Jukes away from one. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Miller, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Saints make it a 9-point advantage.
Touchdown, Saints.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
41. Seahawks 31.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd and long for him here. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. That's Justin Simmons.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
The New Orleans offense set to go now. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. First and 10 now from the 46. Now it's Miller. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 9 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. Pass brought in by Watson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights.
31.
And the Saints take a 3-possession lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Going on first, here's Darnold. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. They motion the tight end over. From the gun, Darnold. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Shaheed motioning right.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10, Darnold. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So they let him keep the yardage after that short completion, Brock, and they decline the penalty.
Yeah, Ken, I think that's all about bringing up the next down. Your defense just held them to a minimal gain. They're trusting they can do it again.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
They kick the running back in motion.
43-yard line.
Pass him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Jackson Smith
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Seahawks.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. And dose of the hurry up here.
Down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Darnold to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 28. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 yards. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. Finds Cup once more. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Cooper Kupp. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running back sent in motion. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Seahawks.
In the red zone now. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing it again here. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some can do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. You just put on a show.
That one right down the middle.
48.
And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First down from the 42. The tackle. Extra cut to the right sideline. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Saints first down.
On the ground, it's Miller. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
And 5 on the Seahawks 12-yard line.
They run. It's Miller. And he's going to have the 1st down there for the Saints. And that should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
A gain of 6. And the Saints first down.
You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Seattle.